Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with a little something different. What I'm going to be doing is doing a makeover or decorating, however you want to look at it, of my Dollarama Grapevine bunny wreath frames. So I've already started on this one, I will admit. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why my hair looks so fuzzy today, which it really does, it's because I've been having problems with allergies in my eyes. And I've been having my eyes just get really irritated all the time. And I went and spoke to 2 different optometrists. They both said the same thing. It's allergies. So we're trying to figure out what I'm responding to. And one of the things that I thought, well, I should try to see if that's the culprit, is the coconut oil that I normally put on my hair, which calms it so it's not so, frizzy and fuzzy looking. Well, anyway, so far I've done away with that, and my eyes are still about as irritated as they were before, even though I'm using prescription drops and stuff. But anyways, so if my hair looks extra crazy today, that would be why. Thought I'd explain that while we were starting things off here. So anyway, here is the bunny that I've started on. And what I've done is, it already came like with these, it already came with like these eggs and the little flowers on it, which is fine. I don't think I will take those off. They look nice enough. And it came with this purple bow. So what I've done so far is, and this is sort of flopping down right now, but that's my hanger there. I added that, and the matching bow, I added that, and then I decorated the ears with these bunny ears and with the fur around the outside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put fur around the outside of the rest of the wreath form so it all matches. So let's see how that goes. What I'm doing right now is I'm cutting little strips of this fur, which I bought at Dollarama. I don't recall what I paid because I bought it a while ago. Might have bought it last year, but I'm pretty sure they still carry it at times. And I'm just cutting off little strips like so to glue onto the bunny wreath. So we've got the fur added to the outside of the bunny. Now he looks much more fluffy, at least I think so. Certainly looks fluffy to me. Let's see what else we can do to him. What I decided I'm going to do is, I'm going to dissect my little bunny butt that I bought recently. As you can see, he has the little pink feet that I would like to have on the bottom of my bunny, and he has a little tail. I might use the same fur on his tail though, because this tail isn't as fluffy as what I've been using for the fur on my bunny. So I'm going to try and take a little piece of my fur material and wrap it on this bunny tail. Well, there's my little bunny tail. I added the extra fur to it so it would look nice and fluffy, because I thought the one that I had wasn't quite as fluffy as I thought this bunny called for. So I've added some extra fur to it, and now it's time to glue it onto Bunny's butt. There it is, the completed project. All decorated with extra fur on there and a little bunny tail at the bottom and the little bunny feet, which tie in, the pink ties in with the pink that I have up at the top. So there it is. Now we'll see what it looks like hanging on my door. There it is, hanging on the door. It didn't come out too bad. The little feet on there and the little tail at the bottom. And I just doctored that ribbon just a tiny bit. They didn't have it cut nice at the bottom, so I cut it a little nicer. And then I added the ears at the top and the hanger with the matching bow. And there's my Dollarama bunny all decorated up. Well, let's see how our little bunny wreath turned out. We added the ears and the fur around the ears and the fur around the body, including a fuzzy white tail at the bottom and little bunny feet and a bow at the top, a happy Easter bow at the top, and it's got a little piece of ribbon that it's hanging on that matches. Now it already came with the Easter eggs, and it came with these type of flowers, and it came with the purple bow. But what I did was I trimmed the bow up a little nicer at the bottom, and I added this little flower, what appears to be a little white iris. I found it when I was shopping the one day. It had obviously fallen off of something and was just sitting there loose on the shelf. And I thought, well, you know, the staff's going to come along and just throw that in the garbage anyway. So I might as well scoop that up and take it and add it to my project. And it turned out to be the perfect little finishing piece, in my opinion anyway, for my little bunny wreath. My next project is going to be trying to jazz up this little wreath just a little bit. It doesn't need too much because it's got quite a bit of nice stuff on there already. But I think what I'm going to do is add a nice bow up here, and that should finish it off quite nicely. So let's see what I come up with. Well, there's my bunny head. He now has a bow. It does have some purple in there. You can see it in the eggs and in the flowers over here. Not a lot of purple, mind you. I did use a deep purple rope in the middle of it. But anyway, that's how that came out. Looks a little bit nicer. I decided to take the job just a little bit further, and there's still something else I want to do, but I haven't got it done yet. I'll post a picture of that once I get it done. But here's what I've done now, is I had some roses left over from my main project, the biggest project, and I thought, because I've got those different colors up in here in this bow, I felt like it needed to bring some more color down into here. And actually, it seemed a little sparse, as far as I'm concerned anyway, down at the bottom. So I thought, well, what happens if I put some of those roses that I have left over down here? So that's what I've done. I added 3 roses on each side, and I threw in a little bee just for good measure. And that's what it looks like so far. And what I plan to do now, only I have to go to the store, and I'm not going to the store today. I'm kind of busy right now. I have to do my home decor video before this day is done. But what I want to do now is I want to pick out maybe a little bit of maybe some yellow flowers, just small ones. Put some small yellow flowers and maybe some small white flowers in here. And once I pick those up, I will for sure be adding those. And then I'm sure it will be done at that point. But at this point, it's looking pretty good as is. But I just think it needs a little bit more. But like I say, I'm not going out right now because I'm too busy. But I will get it done, and I will post a picture once I do. Before I show my third project, I'm going to show some images that I took when I was in Michael's the other day of a similar idea, sort of, to what I ended up doing, only not nearly, and I mean not nearly, as ornate as what I ended up making. Now, I'm not going to blow my own horn here, or at least I shouldn't, but anyway, there is a huge difference between what I saw at Michael's and what I actually ended up making. The one at Michael's, I showed the tag, was $39.99, and although don't get me wrong, I may very well have that much put into mine at this point. By the time I bought all the different things that I put into it, I wouldn't be surprised if it came close to that amount that I had invested in it. But there's a big difference. And also the one at Michael's was at most a third of the size. It was a lot smaller than what I made. So anyway, I will post the pictures right here so you can see what I saw at my local Michael's store. Okay, now I've added floral foam, which had to be put together like a puzzle, into the basket, and now it's time to add some flowers to that. Now here is the biggest project of them all. I put a lot of different things into this one, I can tell you. First of all, I bought the bunny for $5 at Dollarama, and for another $5 I bought that basket at Dollarama, and I wired them together so that I could have a bunny with a basket attached to it, as you can see. And I have got so many different things in here. Butterflies, Easter eggs, little bees in the flowers. I've got a bow tie up here. My little birds, one there and one over here. More butterflies. I've got pussy willows. Like I say, all kinds of flowers, some of them hanging down. Actually, I'm still not debating as to whether the greenery that I have hanging down needs to be trimmed up a little bit more. I don't know. But anyway, I thought it came out really nice. And it's the type of thing you can't really hang it on a door because it sticks out too much. But it looks really nice where I've got it. And I'm pretty happy with it. So there's that. So that was my video. I took 3 different bunny-shaped wreath forms from my local Dollarama and decorated them in different ways. As I said, the one bunny, the one where it's just the bunny's head, is one that I think I'm just going to put a little bit more into, but like I say, I have to go to the store and pick up what I need for that. I'll post a picture once I get it done. But in the meantime, it looks pretty nice as it is. And so I got all 3 of them done within about a week's time, off and on. I don't work on things constantly. I sort of drift in and out. When I feel inspired, I start working on it again, and then I get busy doing other things. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed my video. And if you did, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And be sure to hit the notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my videos. I want to thank you all for watching, and thank you all for tuning into my videos. And I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, a fantastic weekend, a fantastic week. And I hope that nasty snow goes away in Ontario, because I do not envy you right now. It's unfortunate that when winter finally decided to come, it chose spring to do it. Crazy darn weather. But anyway, thank you all, and until next time, bye-bye.
want to share eggs, right?
Yeah.
You guys see the seal through the disc.
Just